Yeah, turn on the camera.
Hello, my fantastical people. It's 8:59, and that means you get one whole extra minute of D&D for Lord Z's Fantastical Dungeon tonight. You are welcome. Kick it off with introductions right off the bat, and since Mike likes to complain, we're going to start on the back end with Max.
I was not expecting that. Hello, I'm Max. I play Yindra's Nightclaw, the Dragonborn fighter who now has a dog. His life's turning around.
Potentially, we'll see. You got him to be friendly with you, but who knows if he's going to stick around or not. Next up is Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I am playing Fitz, the Azamar Paladin, and I'm just trying to get a good nap in.
Nothing wrong with a good nap. Eric, what you got going on for us?
Alright guys, I am Eric, aka Meatloaf, aka Willie the Barbarian, playing up in the game tonight. Hopefully, I will make it through the game. We have, some karmatic justice floating out there in the universe we're going to have to dodge and take care of. But, yeah, other than that, hopefully we don't all die, because that would be tragic.
All right, Pam.
Hi, everybody. I am Pam. I'm playing Miss Holly. I am a half-elf sorcerer, and I'm trying to see if this time around Mike can save us. Find a way out of here and get off this goddamn freaking cells that are driving me crazy. We'll see how it goes.
Leave it to the stone-born Goliath to figure a way out of the stone cage. But with that, Mike.
Did she say Mike find us a way? Because Mike can find you a way. I'll just pull the
I'm
characters
sorry.
right off the map and we're good. But on that note, hi everybody. I'm Mike. I'm playing Godric. Yes, I am a Goliath cleric. Essentially, I'm a big stone guy who likes to heal the party. I'm hoping to vanquish some evils of the world and keep these folks alive. And over the last couple episodes, I got some leads. Looks like I'm the one who's going to have to look into.
It is
Let's hope they pan out.
possible. So, super quick recap for anybody who isn't up to date. The party has been tracking down this trio of warlocks that are trying to merge all the planes of existence into one, and they went after one of the warlocks and ended up trapped in the astral sea. They've real life been there for 2.5 months. In game, been there probably about the same amount of time actually, because it took you a couple weeks to get to and from a couple places. And then Brawl, the city that they've kind of been working out of to figure out a way to get back home, came under attack by a horde of undead and demonoids. And they found out 2 weeks ago, I think it was, that one of the warlocks is present on Brawl, but they're in prison. So we'll see how that plays out. But where we left off last week, guys, is you were brought back to your cages. And yes, you got your puppy with you, Yindris.
Alright, so we're back in the cages. So let's do this. Yurndris. Yurndris, what your beholder friend looks a little lonely. You draws attention.
I can only try, right?
Well, you seem to be its best friend, so.
Well, I guess Yindras will go walk right up to the gates and stick his arm out and wave like a friendly little wave. Try and get his attention.
Yeah, you got his attention. He turns towards you.
So all eyes on Yirndris.
Oh, he's
Can I
he's
tell if the
looking at
real?
Yirndris. Do you need me to put
Yeah.
his cone of vision back up?
Well, no, it's not the vision I'm worried about. I just want to make sure this thing isn't seeing me, what I'm doing.
Um,
The thing
I
with
don't.
like dozens of eyes on stalks,
Right. That's why I'm trying to.
360-degree vision.
so
Yeah. Well,
the stalks. Let me. No, I guess.
I mean, if Yirndris can get its full attention, I'm hoping
Okay.
it's.
And you're just calling for it, Yirndris?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, given what's happened with it over the last couple weeks, I would say it's completely focused on you right now.
Okay. Can I take a closer look at the eye stalks? Make sure it's not paying attention to me. I want to make sure this thing isn't paying attention. This is how much I don't want it to pay attention to me.
I mean, it's got a clear shot into your cell. Currently, all the eye stalks are looking at Yirndris, but you have no. I mean, it takes a half second for that eye stalk to flip around.
Right.
Okay. Do you remember when I was going to try to put that piece of leather in my door jamb?
That's right. You were going to do that. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Do you remember this
See if you were
happening?
able to manage that.
I want you to know that is not the worst roll I have, honestly. At least I don't have to think about it.
18. Yeah, you were able to jam that little piece of leather.
Just slipped it in.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just gonna meander over this way and try and pull that block out again.
As you walk over to the corner of the room, you hear scraping noises coming from behind the wall. Really, really faint. Coming from behind that wall.
Well, it's at this point it's my only option, so I'm opening it up anyways. But I'm trying to do it as quietly as possible, as to not alert the beholder.
Okay. Go ahead and do a sleight of hand. Let's see how quiet you can do it.
Can I play with the Mastiff and he
9.
can't really see me, right?
No, the Mastiff is in the other cage with Yirndris.
No, I was just thinking of maybe moving all the way towards my right and see if I can get his attention versus Gotrick, but
Gotcha.
only if the Mastiff cannot move where Yandris is.
So with the brick having been previously removed and you leaving it out so you can get a good grip on it, a 9 is going to do it. You are able to remove the brick quietly. Not as quiet as you would like, but quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna look over my shoulder. Did I catch his attention?
That is a good question. Let's take a look. So he does, as you look over your shoulder, he does flip an eye stalk in your direction. Being the nature,
I hurry and just sit down with my back against the wall.
Perfect. Yeah, he looks at you for a minute or two and then slaps his.
I'm just getting comfortable. I'm just getting comfortable. That bed was getting uncomfortable, so I thought I'd try the corner.
Yeah, he kind of stares at you for a few moments and then puts his attention back at Yirndris. Yirndris, what are you doing while Godric's fiddling around over there?
I'm gonna try and get the Mastiff to come up closer so that I can get the Beholder to come closer, because I'm gonna try and introduce them to make them be buddies, because my buddies gotta be buddies.
Trying to make a whole family over there. That's awesome.
Okay. So the Mastiff definitely comes over to you, no issues. How are you going to try and get the Beholder over?
I'm just gonna talk to the beholder like he's a child. And I'm just gonna say, "Hey, buddy, come here. I have a little friend I want you to come meet. He's not gonna hurt you, I promise. I want you to come meet him."
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
Okay.
Because I don't feel like you can accurately promise he's not going to hurt him.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's not buying it. He's not moving. He's still looking at you. His attention's still on you, but he's not buying it. All right.
It's gonna be one of those days with the rolls today.
Yep. So you
I
spent a
feel
couple
it.
minutes doing that, trying to coax him over. Unfortunately, it didn't work. Is anybody else doing anything while Godric and Yindris are doing their thing?
I'm gonna yell out to the beholder. The puppy's not gonna hurt you, and if he does, I can heal you, buddy.
As you say that, he turns a little bit more now that he needs to turn to be able to see both you and Yindris. And after you say that, he kind of rocks his head a little bit, like he understands, but he still doesn't move.
I'm going to take that as my cue to slowly get up. And is that hole big enough for me to slide through?
We're
Do I need to
talking
pull
a
another
brick.
brick?
So right now it's like this. That's how big the hole is. Have you done anything with that hole, or did you just pull the brick at this point?
Just pull the one brick so far.
Okay.
Okay, going to see if I can remove another brick.
Just one right next to it, or
yeah, I'll slide a hand every last brick if I have to.
yeah. So you reach your hand into the hole, and as you do so, a stubby hand reaches out and touches yours. And
Oh,
when
good
you
lord!
glance through the hole, you see Commander Treeborn, one of the dwarves you hired, and he's got his hands are covered in dirt. He's got dirt under his nails, but you can see that the tunnel has been widened out. It's now
All right.
barely big enough to crawl through for a medium-sized humanoid. And
All
when you
right.
look in and see him, he puts a finger over his mouth, and in that thick Scottish accent, he goes, "It's not ready yet. Tonight." And he turns away from you and keeps scratching at the walls.
Oh, okay.
Didn't the moon have something to do with this?
Yeah, I remember there was something about the moonlight in one of the notes. Okay, well, in that case, if he's still preparing our escape, I'll just nod at him and I'll slide the brick back in place, like I did before, with enough to get it back out.
Okay. Keep in mind we are like mid-late afternoon time frame. So it's
Okay.
not a horrible long time till nighttime, probably 3-4 hours.
Okay, so I'm gonna come up this way, up to the gate, and address the rest of the group and say, "Hey, the game plan has to be put on hold until tonight." but
So now,
help is on its way. I don't want to say too much. I kind of feel like I've said a little bit more than I should have.
did everybody check? Well, we already checked for anything that like escape within like each cell that we have, and nobody had a break like that. Just got Rick, right? Did everybody checked?
Yeah,
Wouldn't-
think so.
I mean, wouldn't be a bad idea to go look again.
Is Bishop like passed out, or what's happening with him?
You can't see him. You're aware he's there because you've seen him get brought
Right.
out and put back, but nobody's talked to him, and you have no idea. The most anybody knows would be Willie or Fitz because they were in the cage with him leading up to their first match, and they watched him mend his jaw back on.
I think he's a little fucked up, but I think he's okay. He took a
Okay.
pretty nasty blow, so
Okay, just wondering.
I'll call out. Bishop, can you hear me?
No response except for what you think is a light snore.
Okay. Yeah, do we have any like, I know you told us it's like midday, but being that we're in cells and cages, do we really have any means of determining that?
The only thing you would have would be any type of schedule rotation within the prison itself, and you know that that little Hadazi child comes through to bring supper.
Okay.
About mid to late evening. So that would be your best identifier of it's almost nighttime.
Okay. So, yeah, guys, I know we kind of all, I'm sure we all did this when we first got here, but things have been moving around us. Check your surroundings. And if we have to wait till evening afterwards, if you didn't find anything, get some rest. Get ready for what's to come. At that point, I'm just gonna maneuver back to my bed and try and get a short rest in. If it's going to be 3 to 4 hours.
Eric, I kind of cut you off earlier, and I'm sorry. Were you gonna do anything now with that leather you put in the door?
No, I don't think anything's really viable right now, so I'm just going to kind of see if I can see an opportunity later.
Okay. So, does anybody want to do anything until something happens, or are y'all just kind of chilling?
I guess I'm gonna search around my cell, just in case there is some little secret there somewhere.
Okay. You can either do perception or investigation, and that goes for anybody who wants to do the same.
Go Fitz. You can find the salt in the wall.
Yeah.
Willie, you're tired. You got beat up by that megapede pretty bad. You're just tired. Miss Holly, you don't notice anything. There's nothing special about your room. You're not very versed in the ways of architecture or hidden things, so it just all looks the same to you. Yindris, you got a puppy. You are way too excited to notice anything about the room. You're just excited to have a puppy.
Would be his reaction to having a dog.
even if it's a Shadow Mastiff. Fitz, you look around your room. You don't find anything in terms of secret passageway or anything, but you do notice that, and I'll put an arrow here. This leg of your bed, that bottom right leg, looks like it's been whittled and grooved, the bottom portion of it, into a handle in such a way that if it were to be broken off, it would be a club as opposed to an improvised weapon, for out of character terminology. Just kind of worn down and shapen a little bit. But other than that, you don't find anything in your room.
Okay.
That means we got to figure out how to get the cages open and everybody into my cage if there's no other secret passages. Out of character. I'm not saying this out loud. Out of character.
Have we ever, in or out of character, figured out how to open these cages, if there's a lever or what?
You have not. Because all you guys have seen is the pitmaster come in and go, this one, this one, this one, and then when the guards are in the right place, the doors open. So, for the next couple hours, nothing really happens. So you're all going to get a short rest.
Yay.
So if you have any hit die you want to cash in, go ahead and do that now. If you don't know how to do that, you go to the main tab of your character sheet. And at the very, very bottom, there's that black die. So for example, Pam, yours should be a black die with a 9 on it. Yindris, yours is an 8-sider with a 9 on it. And you just roll those die, and it'll heal the hit points. And note, you regain half of your hit die per long rest. So if you want to roll all 9 of them, by all means, go for it. You're only going to get 4 of them back on your next long rest, and then you get the rest of them on your following long rest.
Again, that I'm not wounded when I am clearly wounded.
Oh, Willie, that's horrid.
Oof.
Can
Lord.
her puppy use hit dice too to recover?
Oh, yeah. He'll,
He's looking a little beat up.
he's going to get all of his back.
Yes, because even though he's only been here for half of a session, we already love him and will go to war over his death.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Decided to name him Hamish, so his name is Hamish.
Hamish.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Hamish the Shadow Massive.
We have a little pet.
Let me know if I spelt that right.
You know, I would just like to point out that our little Mechanome B would look absolutely adorable in his little hat riding around on Hamish.
That is true.
Fair enough, fair enough. So you guys all get a long rest, or sorry, a short rest, in whatever capacity you choose that to be: meditating, sleeping, light yoga exercises, whatnot, what have you. Time carries on. The Hadazi comes through, the little slave girl comes through and gives you all a plate of food. Nothing that you haven't seen before. It looks very much like what you guys had in the cells before you got back, the holding cell before you got back to your actual prison cells. The stuff you fed to the Mastiff to see if it was poisoned or not. Monsters.
Well, they only knock us out with it, so it's not like it would have killed them.
They've only knocked you out so far. A little bit more time passes after the food comes through, and Godric, you can hear the brick sliding back out of the wall as you're
Okay,
letting it in.
I'm gonna slide over and just sit down next to the wall.
You pass a quick glance down through the hole as you do so, and you can see Commander Treeborn again. And as you sit down, he whispers, "It's time. Just you. But you need to get the beholder gone first."
Gone, like it has to leave.
We just need a minute, but he can't see in here for that minute. I don't know how, but that's what needs to happen. It's the only way this will work.
I got this. I got this. So I'll stand up and walk over to the cage. You're Andres. Can you hear me, buddy?
Yeah. What's up?
Your beholder friend needs a hug. Can
Oh,
you get him?
really?
Yeah. Can you get him to come give you a hug?
I don't know if he's gonna come over to my cage with my buddy Hamish over here, dude. I can try my best.
Well, we need him anywhere but where he's at. And you're about the best option I can think of right now.
Okay, I can try. So Yindris
And
is gonna take his little food tray that he got. He's not gonna eat all of it. He'll take about half of it for himself, and he's gonna take the other half, give it to the Shadow Mastiff, but like put it towards the back side of the cage so that the beholder can't
Over here.
is not right up to the beholder.
Okay.
and
And
I'm
then
gonna sit down while he's doing this and just kind of block the hole
Okay.
and tell the captain to just hold tight.
All right.
You know, whisper it, not say it out loud, but whisper it.
I assumed as much. All right, Yandris, what do you got going on?
It's all you, Yandris. It's all you, bud.
I don't know how I want to play
No
it this
pressure.
time.
You can do it. We got faith in you. We all got faith in you. I know we do. I know I do.
You got this.
Both of my arms out of the cage, and I'm just gonna take one of them and usher him to come here. I don't really know what else to do in this situation.
Look, you were trying to make love to him last week. Do it again.
Blow
Right.
kisses at him. I don't
Yeah.
know.
With the
It,
simple
because we don't know if that beholder's a he or she. So it, yeah.
with a simple
It's
hand
yeah.
gesture beckoning him over, go ahead and make a persuasion check. Much better than last time. With your pre-existing relationship and knowing that you're a friend and the Shadow Mastiff isn't right next to you, he does start coming over towards you. Soon as he starts moving, Godric, you can feel the bricks being pulled out from behind you.
Okay. I'm just gonna hold in place until there's enough room for me to go through, but I want to block the view
You
just
are
in case.
just to clarify, you are a medium humanoid, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to make sure because you're a Goliath. So you're typically bigger.
So, when it comes to Goliath, they are okay. So my height is a little higher than average. I'm 7'2".
Okay.
But I am medium size as far as size goes. But strength wise, I'm
7'2", 250. You're a toothpick. I'm 6'1", 250,
yeah.
and I
No,
look fit.
no, you're
so.
right. I didn't get that weight right. I just here.
Yeah, for a bulky build, it should be like 350. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He looks like a basketball player. He's just like,
yeah. All right.
Hey,
Well,
look.
I mean, I can thin out your picture if you want. We can make it thin.
No, see. I think when I was in the character creation portion, my ideal weight for myself is 250. So,
Forgot that the taller you are, you need more weight to fill
yeah,
out, though.
yeah. I'm 6'3" and I'm supposed to be 250. So,
All right. What are you guys doing now? Kind of started moving towards you, but he's going slow and he's kind of he's being cautious.
Is the brick that's being pushed out from the wall, is it making any noise?
Make a perception check. See if you can hear it. So you can barely hear it from your cell. It kind of resembles like somebody walking down the corridor, or the typical house
Okay.
noises you would hear, quote unquote.
Okay, so nothing that would like cause.
Yeah, it's not like
the whole
it doesn't sound like
Okay.
somebody's throwing bricks. It just sounds like normal everyday noise.
Okay, cool. Yindris is just gonna keep staring at the beholder, but with a big old smile and just have his friendly face on, trying to be as sweet to this thing as he can be.
Okay. Are you gonna say anything, or are you just gonna keep just stand there and looking pretty?
He's gonna talk to him in his soft, sultry voice like he normally does with the beholder. I was just gonna say, "Hey, how you doing? I miss seeing you. Got a little beat up in the last fight, but it's nice to talk to you again."
Okay. Give
there
me
you go.
another.
There you go.
Persuasion?
I'm almost thinking deception.
Deception? Let me re-roll that anyway. Hold on. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm gonna... Well, bad.
Hey, you're lucky you have a pre-established relationship, because that makes all of your DC rolls significantly easier right now. But he buys it.
Goodness. Okay.
He comes over and reaches out a couple of eye stalks and, like, I don't want to say caresses because that implies some type of sexual intent, but he like uses his eye stalks to like shake
Comfort.
your hand. Yeah, fist like something. You don't get a sexy vibe off it. You get like a friendly vibe off of it. Like a
Yeah.
hey friend, good to see you too.
Hey, out of character, Pam.
Yeah.
Pam, did you catch all that? What he just said?
Yeah.
The key in that sentence was he. We now know it's a he beholder.
It's a he now. Yeah.
Beholders are it.
The DM just solidified
No,
it.
no.
That is a he beholder.
I
You said
say
he.
I defaulted
You
a
said he.
gender, okay, because I'm not politically correct. I apologize.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's like, if anything, he just offended this beholder.
Beholders.
Oh my god! Did you
beholders
assume my?
are not gender specific. They don't have genders.
That's offensive.
They don't have sex. I did in-depth research. They don't have sex. They are created by magical means.
I want
to
to see your Google history on that one. You're like, do
No.
beholders fuck?
No, you don't. You will get viruses.
Did it take you to the big hentai page? Did it?
I mean, I had that one bookmarked, so.
Great. Okay.
Rule number
okay,
34.
So, yeah. Back to the game. Okay.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
So
Do
as
I hear anything? Like
No. That was just a joke in relation to what we were talking about earlier.
no. I
Not
was just
knowing if it was a
thinking
he or she.
outside of the box. Like, am I able, since I'm kind of next to you, can I hear anything other than just maybe people walking in the hallway? Like, is there that I can be like, oh, something's going on?
You can hear the same thing Yurndris hears. General things are moving noises, but nothing specific. It doesn't sound like a wall is being taken down. Like you can hear
Okay.
some noises, but nothing specific.
I'm just gonna get a little closer
And of course,
right here.
you can see the beholder, and you'd actually have a better view of what's going on with the beholder by standing here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, and I mean, you can hear Yerndris talking in her sweet little baby voice to the beholder and being friendly and whatnot. So, but as this is carrying on, Godric, you can feel more of the bricks coming out. Probably about 3/4 of what would be your chest size have been removed, and he's still working. He's got some mortar he's got to work through to get some of them loose.
Okay.
So it's taking a second, but he's getting there. He's best you can tell. He's almost done.
As long as we've been here, it's okay. I got some time.
All right. Is
Or at
anybody
least I hope I got some time.
other than Yindris doing anything during all of this?
I have a plan. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Um,
I was gonna try to move here for the time being. Legit get naked. And the moment that the beholder is trying to run his attention towards Gotrek, run towards the little cell to see if I can get its attention while I'm butt ass naked.
Okay, Lobolo. I know you were thinking it, Mike.
where's your drum? Where's your drum?
Okay, so you move to the middle of your cell, just out of
Mhm.
eyesight of the beholder, so probably about there, and
Yeah.
you strip off your prison clothes, and you're just standing there full frontal, waiting just in case. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, Willie, are you up to anything?
No, I'm just gonna move over here closer to the door in case action breaks out and I need to.
Willie should have a line of sight of what's going on, along with Fitz, is what's going on in my cage, right?
Well, you're blocking the hole, so they can't see that
Yeah.
bricks are being removed, but they can see you sitting there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I just smile and kind of do the thumbs behind me thing.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say, if there's any chance, Fitz, grab Bishop when the time comes. We may need him.
You look over and you see Fitz staring into Miss Holly's cell with a really bad nosebleed.
Okay. We're gonna come.
Fitz, buddy, can you hear me?
Aren't you married, bro?
What? I'm not dead.
But
What? Huh?
Bishop,
Yeah. What?
when the
Yeah.
time comes, get Bishop. We may need him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yerndris, moment of truth. What are you doing to keep the beholder's attention on you?
Also, just to reiterate, my man has a very, very deep voice. Like, think of the Allstate guy, but his voice is like 10 times deeper. So him talking in a baby voice is not high pitched. It's very, I can't describe it because of how deep his voice is. But he's
Barry
still talking.
Manilow. Or is that the right one? Barry Manilow?
I don't know who
Are
that
you
is.
thinking Barry White?
Barry White. That's it. Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know who these
Wrong
people
Barry.
are.
Yep.
No, it's I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name. It's not Barry White.
Apparently, we're showing our age here, Fitz. I'm sorry.
Good.
I can't think of a.
I know their names. I just don't know what they look
Current.
like.
He's an actor from one of my favorite shows, so I know exactly who you're talking about. But yeah, okay. So super
Barry
deep
White?
baby voice.
He's not a. He's not
No.
an actor.
Super.
She
super
said the
deep baby
Allstate
voice.
guy. Hold on, I'm gonna look him up.
Oh yeah.
Because
The Allstate guy, I guess, would be pretty close to it too.
Dennis Haysbert is his name. But anyways, okay. So super deep baby voice. What do you say?
Super deep baby voice. It's very comical to everybody in the room besides Yindris. Yindris is touching his eye, the beholder's eye stalks, very lovingly, not in a sexual way,
Okay.
in a very friendly manner,
Totally a
because
bromance, dude.
they have now established that they are friends, and nothing is going to come of this. He got shot down once before. He's not going to do it again. He's just going to keep talking and just
Okay.
keep brushing the eye stalks, I guess.
Ooh, tell him about the fight.
Since there's now touch involved, I need a performance check.
Oh no. Oh well.
Now, I would like to argue
Do you
that
want to
Yenris
argue on a 22?
does.
You want to argue
Oh
on a
no,
22?
never mind. I'll save that argument for later.
Good idea. Good idea. I second that motion. Table it. Table it.
Leave the one good roll I have, please.
The beholder is fixed on you. Is focused. He is. You can hear him mutter the word friend every so often. He's enjoying the companionship. As this goes on, the brick wall opens up. You almost fall backwards into it, Godric. But it is big enough for you to crawl into now.
Okay. Just keep going, guys. I'll see you soon. And I'll slide in there as quietly as possible.
Okay. Yeah, he lays on his side for a moment to allow you to crawl past. And then,
Okay.
much quicker than it took him to take down the wall, he quickly puts all the bricks back up,
Okay.
leaving one of them kind of cocked so it can be grabbed if need be.
Okay.
And he
All
turns.
right.
Go ahead.
Should I be moving forward? Should I wait here? What's
As soon as he puts that wall back up, he turns to you and goes, "We gotta be quiet. We gotta be quick."
Well, I ain't wearing my armor, so I got a better chance being quiet now.
As he kind of beckons you to start going through the tunnel, and as you're going, he goes, "I'm not going to be able to get you out, but I can at least get you to where you stand a chance on getting yourself out."
Okay.
The map I used didn't have a completed tunnel, but as you come around the corner, you can see that stretch in front of you is all tunnel all the way to what would be the right side of the map. Yeah, about there. I'll move you from here.
Okay.
So you guys crawl through. It probably takes a minute or so to get through to the end of the tunnel. And when you get to the end of the tunnel, he kind of pushes you off to the side and scoots in front of you, moves a bunch of rocks, and then pushes a chest aside, and you come out in this room over here. It's on the right. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. You come out in this room.
Just a little square around us is all I see. But yeah.
Yeah, that's all you're supposed to see.
Okay. Are we safe to speak here? Can we?
We should still be quiet. They do rotations. All your stuff and all the rest of the party supplies are in this room. This is where they keep anything they've taken off anybody that might be of value. I'm not going to be able to help you from here. But you go out this door.
Well, you might be more help than you realize. Okay. So you might not be able to help me fight. You might not be able to help me battle, but you have information. You have more information than I have.
I can tell you how to get out of here and how to get your friends out of the cages.
Okay, what you've been outside the arena? What's going on?
The whole rock is under demon control. there's a small pocket of resistance. That Dutch guy, he's the one who found me and the rest of the crew. We got the ship to safety, thank God. But
If we get out, are we going to be able to make it to the ship?
well, the ship's not here. We had to go park it elsewhere. But there is
Okay.
a small semblance of a resistance working to get anybody who was captured off the rock. So there is a way off.
Okay. Well, I mean, we kind of we have to. This is a group thing. This is not something. But in my mind, I'm thinking we need that stone cleared. Like, I don't know if leaving is a good thing, but knowing that we have the option if we need to get off the rock is what I'm leaning towards. You know, like for a plan B, plan C, something like that.
Right now, you should just
Backup plan.
focus on getting out of the prison. You can't do anything to
Yeah.
get in here.
Okay. Have you seen the cages themselves?
Only from where I saw you.
Okay, so you have no clue on how they operate. Like, is there
No, but
any inkling?
there's a bunch of levers out in the hall that I'm assuming leads to the prison if my spatial dimension is correct.
Okay. Well, you were on this planet prior to us. You may have been here before, so you may have because we've never been here.
Well, I've only been here.
So,
I've only been here a few weeks. I came as a refugee. Remember, you hired me
oh,
and my
right,
family.
right.
I'm not
Okay, well,
familiar with this place. I was drawn a map and sent in.
by Dutch, of
Yeah,
course.
that'd be the weird looking feller that hired me. Speaking of which, he
Okay.
said there's probably a bonus in it from yous if I help yous get out. Just not important right now, but just tossing it out there before I forget.
You said our stuff is sitting here?
Yes, everything you guys had should either be here or in the next room. That's where they keep everything.
I'm looking around right now. Is my stuff here?
You can definitely see your armor and your mace, right there.
Oh, I'm grabbing that armor and I'm
and
grabbing
your
that mace.
and your shield.
Uh-huh. There it is.
A
I'm more concerned about
cursory
your bag of holding.
glance around the room. You can see all sorts of equipment. Some of it looks like standard adventuring gear, but you can identify yours and your party's stuff piled up against the walls.
Okay. Well, I am at this point. I am going to go straight rogue and just start digging through and the stuff and see if I can find any healing potions.
Okay.
Graders, superiors, supremes, regulars, whatever.
Go ahead and do either perception or investigation.
Because we got a fight ahead of us, and
Now, are you trying to do like a quick check, or are you trying to like dig and see if you can actually find anything?
yeah, probably quick check because the time is of the essence here. So
Okay.
okay, so the list that you just dropped is what's there. The hell, a needle?
Did I drop a list?
Yeah, the
Yes.
list just popped up on my screen. Said 1 bag, 1 ceramic jug, chain pendant, empty vial, 1 needle, 2 needle, 2 needle.
I didn't mean to drop that. I apologize. I'm actually I'm revising that as we.
Big list rewards / loot.
Yeah, go ahead and close that out for a second.
Okay.
Sorry.
He's like screenshot. Yeah, close button, no problem.
Look, if it's not a vial, I'm not paying attention to it. I am specifically looking for vials,
Okay.
healing stuff.
As far as vials go, I will you do see a vial, but it doesn't resemble a healing potion.
Oh,
As you glance around the rest of the room, you don't see anything healing
okay.
potion
I,
related.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in as unidentified vial.
Yeah, I just put it in the party sheet for you.
Okay. Okay. Just because any help at this point is what I'm thinking of, because
Well,
I'm
help our
about to go
hindrance.
out
You remember
there.
that fancy armor you picked up in Shadowfell, don't you?
Yeah, I remember my fancy armor, but
Alright.
all right.
So you turn back to the commander real quick, and he.
Yeah.
All right, listen. You're gonna go out this door. There's
Okay.
gonna be a door at the far end of the room. It's the only other door. When you go through
Okay.
that door, you take a right. That should take you straight back to the prisons, to the cells.
Okay.
You should recognize
Okay.
where you're at that point, because I know you've been
Okay.
brought in and out. But the
Okay.
levers are. You go to the right, and you go down that hall a little bit, and then in a little alcove on either the right or the left, there's a series of levers. I don't know if they work. I don't know if they're for the cells, but they're there.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're gonna figure it out. You better skedaddle, because I don't want you to get caught if they come running.
Best of luck to you. We'll see you back on the ship. And with that, you see his shape change, and he transforms into a little mouse or a rat and runs into the corner and disappears through a little hole in the wall.
Okay. So did I get my? No. You said armor. Armor,
You
weapon,
found
shield.
your bag. You got all your stuff back.
Okay. That's okay.
And then you can see the rest of your party stuff there as well.
Okay.
I'm going to pause with you real quick. We're going to jump back
Okay.
over.
Yeah. Do that.
Yindris, I know what you're up to. You're trying to keep attention. Is Holly, you still waiting?
I'm gonna put my clothes back on.
Okay, so distraction is null and void. You get back dressed again. Willie, you doing anything other than eating pretzel sticks?
I am planning potential violence on this beholder
Okay,
and the things that I might do to it.
okay. Fitz, what about you?
Well, now that I'm no longer distracted by Miss Holly, I guess I'm just keeping an eye on the cell there and waiting for our Rocky friend to come back.
Okay. Yindris, are you switching it up, doing something different, keeping with what you've been doing?
I kind of want to say fuck it and do something completely different than what I'm doing currently. Because listen, Yindris, he's kind of sick and tired of being in this cage. He's getting a little claustrophobic in here, and he's having a little bit of a freak out moment. So, part of his backstory, he has this little blanket that was his daughter's, right? That was covered in her blood when he found his wife and his daughter murdered. And he's now just realizing that he doesn't have that on him anymore because it was taken when all this stuff got stolen. And he is kind of freaking out, having a big ass anxiety attack where he's hyperventilating, pacing back and forth throughout the cage, just having a visible freak out moment. He's screaming, he's crying, he's throwing a whole temper tantrum. He wants to get out. He wants to get out bad.
Okay.
Make a. I know he's not faking it, but for the sake of giving me as the DM something to work it with, make performance at advantage.
We can up the ante a little bit.
Or persuasion. I'll give you a choice. Since there's really no role for There you go. How
Nice.
about a nat 20?
20.
I know.
All right. So yeah, you start freaking out and pacing back and forth and like and the beholder is like reaching his eye stalks through the cell and like trying to calm you down a little bit. Like you move to the right and his eye stalks like try to guide you back to him, and you move to the left and he does the same thing, and he's kind of like, just trying to be compassionate as best you can tell. Like, hey, no, friend, come here, don't do that. That kind of thing. Good roll. We will jump back over to Godric.
Okay, so now that I've got my gear back on and everything's re-equipped, I've
Did you
searched the
put your armor
bags.
on?
Oh yeah, I'm putting my armor
Okay.
on. I'm coming out full bore when I come out.
Okay.
Okay, so I've been traveling with these guys long enough. I should be able to recognize their stuff as I go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to head out of this room if none of their stuff is in here, and check the next room.
All right, Godric.
Yeah.
I know you can't hear me, but deep in your soul, I want you to know that Fitz will be deeply, deeply disappointed in you if there is anything left but dust in that room when you leave with that bag of holding.
Okay. The thing is I hear you. I hear you. I really do. But right now, my thought process is I need to get you guys out of the cages, and I need to get you guys back in your gear. Because if I get caught out here by myself, none of this stuff in my bag is going to do us any good. So right now, I mean, yeah, sure. While I'm looking for their stuff, if I happen to see like a money pouch or a gold goblet, I might shove it in my bag. But I'm not trying to, you know.
You take time to loot every 96 short swords you find.
Yeah, dude, if I go out because you're looting, I want you to know I understand. And I support you in that.
You step out into this next room, and it looks like a kitchen. There's not much in the way
Okay.
of equipment other than some cutlery and such. But it's a kitchen. There's food. There's drink. There's a couple of tables. To your
Is there
best,
is there water?
uh, yeah, there's a barrel of water in there.
Okay, so
Amongst other things.
as I walk by, I'm just it's fresh food, something that isn't being tainted.
Gotcha. But yeah, best you can tell, this is where the guards would go to eat the prison guards would go to eat their meals prior to it having been taken over by demons.
Good. Now, the chief there said that our stuff was either in that little room or in this room. So that's what
Yeah, that was in terms of he didn't know what was yours.
okay.
So,
So is everybody's stuff in that little room?
yeah.
Oh, then cool, great, awesome. And this is the kitchen, and I don't see a whole lot going on in the kitchen, I assume,
I'm going to back you up just a
other
tiny
than
bit.
food.
While you were looking for
Uh-huh.
that flask, you did find a box labeled contraband.
Okay. You want to put that in the party sheet, and I will snatch that bad boy up, and we'll deal with that later.
Okay.
Sure, like I ain't afraid. Just shove it in the bag. I'll figure it out later. It might be worth something.
It's in there.
Okay.
It's in the party sheet. You can just leave it in the party sheet for now, and
Okay,
we'll
that
make sure
works
we
for
get
me.
it
Leave it in the
transferred.
party sheet.
But
Works
yeah,
for me.
this is a kitchen bar area. As you look around, there's really nothing other than food, cutlery, some silverware, dishes, and some drinkage, whether it be water
Okay.
or alcoholic.
Okay. Well, like I said, yeah. As I come around, because I ain't trying to climb over tables or anything. I'll even give you a little route as to which way I'm taking.
I don't need the
as I
route, bro.
pass.
Just click the button.
Well, as I'm passing I want you to see the path, and I want you to imagine Godric walking by, going, "Oh, that looks edible. Oh, that looks like I can drink it." And he's, because like, fuck, I've been in a cage forever, and they've been giving me crap.
It's only been like 3
So
days. It's not that bad.
yeah, well, So
Okay. So you approach the door
the door.
at the far
Oh
end.
wait, yeah, can't cancel those moves. Before I head out, I'm gonna see if I hear any movement out in the hallway or behind the door.
Make a perception check.
Perception. 19.
You don't hear any movement or anything outside the door.
Good. Can I open the door?
You walk up and grab the handle, and it turns, and you give it just a little push, and it creaks a tiny bit, so it is unlocked.
Okay. As slowly as I can, I'm going to open it now that I hear a creak. So you want to slide a hand for that?
Nope. You open the door slowly, and it gets all the way open without making any residual noise.
All right. Then I'll take a step out. What do I see? Couple steps out, I guess, because it looks like it's 10 foot forward.
You walk out, it's just a corridor. You can see there's no wall or door there. The door's open. You can kind of see around that. But there's a door all the way to your left at the end.
Right here? Is that where the door is?
So that would be your right.
Looks like
walking out of the hallway, that's to your right. There's the door there.
Okay.
There's the door kind of straight in front of you, and there's the door all the way to your left.
Okay. Because I'm trying my best to use my sense of orientation.
Well, you don't need to, because he told you which way to go.
He
told you when you walk out of the next room, turn right.
Turn right. Okay. So I'll turn right. To the open door, I am guessing. I want to,
That's left. So think in terms of you walked out of that doorway and then turn right. So it'd actually be left on the map.
wrong one. I just deleted my token.
That's all right, I got it.
I meant to delete the move. Cram it. Okay, so right it is.
Okay. The door is unlocked as you approach it.
Okay, I'm going to listen real closely, make sure there ain't nothing behind it.
Give me another perception.
You want another
check?
perception? Yeah. 19. 21 with the bonuses.
You can hear literal chittering noises on the other side of the wall.
Those damn bugs.
Make a... I'll take insight, nature, or history check.
Insight. For sure. 13.
The little chittering noise is a quasit. You've seen them before, you've read about them, you recognize it. Super, super weak demonoids.
Okay, so I'm going to try and slowly open this door too.
Okay.
Try not to draw attention to myself.
Make a sleight of hand check.
It's already in hand.
Okay.
Hey, 21. Man, good rolls tonight. Good rolls, damn it. We need these.
Way to jinx it. I love it. You open the door, and sure as shit, there is a little quasi sitting there, facing away from you, luckily. So he is facing that way.
Ain't like I'm going to be able to sneak up on it very well, so...
Let's go ahead and pause there for a second.
Yeah.
Jump back over to the prison cells. Miss Holly, what are you up to?
I'm just literally just staring like in front of me because I can hear noises, right? Like, am I able to hear anything going on in the hallway?
In the hallway, no. You can definitely hear Yindris having a panic attack in the next cell, though, or an anxiety attack.
Okay,
Rather.
so then I'm gonna yell and be like, friend, it's gonna be okay. Promise you, it's gonna be fine. And then I kind of look at the beholder and I'm like, give love to friend. Friend needs you right now.
Make a persuasion roll.
Should have done that naked. Or not.
He kind of flips an eye stalk at you while you're talking real quick, and then puts that eye stalk right back in and continues trying to give Yindris a hug. Willie, you still contemplating violence?
I mean, I was a little confused right there, but for the most part, yeah.
Okay. Fitz?
When is Willie not considering violence? I mean, that's kind of oxymoron question, isn't it?
Let's see. Fitz is just really kind of confused as to where this freak out fits into the plan. Yeah, I'm just really confused at the moment. I'm not sure what to do.
Okay. Yindris, give me, since you have a self-imbued anxiety attack going on, give me a Constitution saving throw.
My bad. Okay,
No,
I
it's all
fixed
good.
it.
That first one was a 15. That is good enough. You are still in control of yourself. You're not actually. I mean, you're panicked because of the situation, but it's not something that you couldn't take a deep breath and get over.
Oh yeah, I fully know I'm upping the ante to try to get this beholder to let me out of this fucking cage because I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay. Everything's still good there. We are jumping back over to you, Godric.
Shield in one hand, mace in the other. I'm rushing the little guy.
Right. You're just gonna rush
And
up and take a swing.
smashing him over the head.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Oh, my mace back in hand. That feels so right.
It's gonna hit.
Yep, and I will be using my Divine Strike. I don't know if it's needed, but I'm using it.
You did need it. Because that D8 you
Exceeded
rolled is
by
double.
1.
Right.
Yes! Love it.
You run up, shield and mace, and just lop that thing down at a slight angle and just clean sweep it, and you just see the closet like fly and splat against the wall like a bug on a windshield, and then slowly slide down the wall, leaving a black oozy blood trail as it goes.
Nice.
You look up and around the room. You see the series of levers that were mentioned to you.
Okay.
There's a couple in this alcove here. And
Okay, how are they currently positioned? Up, down?
They are all up. There's 3
Okay.
in the box that say have the 5-foot radius on it, and there's 4 in the 10-foot one.
Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is come to this door.
Okay.
Is there a handle? Does it look like it'll open, or is this lever controlled too?
It's a standard latch. There is a keyhole on it.
Okay. So, and I can't see through it. There's no windows or bars or anything.
Nope.
All right. I guess I'm gonna try it. Is it actually locked?
Are you just gonna try and open it, or are you gonna try and do the quiet thing again?
Quiet thing again. Yeah,
Make a
always
sleight-
quiet while I'm in.
Make
Yep.
a sleight of hand check.
Every door I try and open until I say so will be sleight of hand. Just a heads up.
I'll just get in the habit of saying so.
Yep.
You
15.
turn the latch ever so carefully and give it just the tiniest nudge, and the door is unlocked and can be opened.
It can. Okay.
It can.
So I'm going to open it as slowly as possible as not to get the attention of the beholder.
Are you opening it all the way, or just...
Yes. I want to be able to see into the room.
Okay. The door is open.
Okay. Do you want a perception roll? Because I want to see, am I hearing any movement? Am I seeing anything? I'm trying to be as cautious as possible.
Are you talking about in the
Listening.
prison cell or back behind
Yeah.
you?
The beholder, behind me, the whole 9 yards, everywhere.
Okay.
Like,
So if you're listening to see if anything else is going on, definitely a perception check. As
Okay.
far as we'll include the beholder in that. Oh, everything's
Oh.
great. You're doing a great job in your heavy armor.
Yeah, right? Okay, so let's start over here with the little levers.
Okay.
Little bunch. And I'm just going to bring them down. Just grab what handles are there and pull them down.
Yeah, you lower all three. As you do so, Pam, you hear a little click in the door in front of you, and it cracks just like 1/8 of an inch.
I just stare at it like, am I hallucinating? Is this really happening? And I kind of move it.
And
Hey,
I'm going to move
hold
back
on, hold on.
into the...
Mike, hold on.
Okay.
Pam, turn to your left.
Okay.
Look over your left shoulder. She got ears. Sorry. I just got that out of corner.
Awesome.
I got my honey ears.
You like turned your head and I caught a quick glimpse.
That's
of,
great.
What the? Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay,
So I'm just
so
kind of shaking it. Like, I can't, like, and shocked, but I don't know if it's real, because at this point I really haven't eaten anything in days.
I'm going to step into the doorway. Can they see me move into this doorway? Like Pam and Willie, at least?
I'd say all four of them could see you.
Cause I'm looking in at them, and I'm gonna do the little finger over my mouth thing. You know, and I'm gonna come over to the big panel, and if they're all up, I'm gonna put them all down.
Okay. Before you put them down, though, Pam, what were you saying about you and the door?
I was kind of like shaking it a little bit, like in disbelief. Like at this point, I don't know if I'm being tricked or what. Like what's happening? So I'm just gonna try to like shake it a little bit, like, eh.
Make a... Just call it a straight dexterity roll.
A deck save, okay.
No, not a save. An actual check. Left side of your main page. Double click dexterity.
Oh.
Okay. You shake it slightly, and you can, as you shake it, you just barely feel the door open, and then pull it right back. Not closed, but pull it back so that it's not open.
Okay. And then I saw Gotrick when he was like this, so I kind of like, and kind of like just stay there quietly.
Now, mind you, you saw me in my full armor, my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no scrub no more.
Ain't no scrub no more. That's right.
Okay. Godric, you went back over to pull the rest of those latches.
Correct.
as you pull that, Willie, Fitz, and Yindris, you all hear that little click as your doors pop open. The beholder, hearing the click, immediately runs back to the middle of the room and begins turning. You guys got 5 seconds worth of letting me know what you're going to do in that 5 seconds.
I'm moving back to the doorway, and I'm just going to say, try him, guys.
Pam, what are you doing?
And I look at the beholder and be like, "It's okay, friend. We'll take you with. You're coming with us."
Make a persuasion roll. Eric?
Sorry. I am going to see how her persuasion roll goes.
Not great.
Well, that sucks. Okay. Anyway.
Okay. As per my original Willie plan, we're going in.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up and hug the beholder.
Run up and hug it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not fair that Yendris is getting all the love today.
Fair enough. Yindris, what are you doing?
Run up, hug me, friend.
I'm gonna grab Hamish, so we don't leave him behind.
Okay.
I do not want to step into this room. Somebody grab Bishop.
Okay.
And if the dwarf wants to come,
Willie, when you ran up to the beholder, what did you do? You're muted.
you're still muted, bro. Ain't nobody hearing you, Eric. Nope.
Check your microphone's up on your headset.
I hear you.
Yeah, okay. I can see the little mute icon turning on and off in the corner of your screen, but still not hearing you, bro. Still not hearing you.
You sure your microphone doesn't mute when you it does?
Oh, no! We need a voice for Willie yet.
Yeah, I need to know what he did because he was playing in violence there.
Can he even hear us?
He can hear us.
Yeah.
Try unplugging
He
it,
keeps-
plugging it back in.
He's typing it out. I can see his arms moving. Oh, in the actual fantasy grounds,
Oh.
I will use intimidate. It's on my webcam. Not sure what's up.
So he's going to say something. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So, Willie, I need you to roll intimidation. Fitz, Holly, and Yindris, I need the three of you. Or no, not Yindris. I'm sorry. Fitz and Holly, I need you two to roll persuasion. Or Holly persuasion, Fitz performance is how it worked. Sorry.
What do you mean? I really want a hug.
If you have any ability to fight with us and not fight us, this is the time to do so. Okay.
Fair.
All right. Give me an intimidation roll, Willie.
I'm not even acting, but apparently I'm just not good at expressing myself.
So
Well, I mean, he's kind of friendly to you anyways. It shouldn't be that high of a difficulty.
So all this happens at once. Willie comes out raging, and bouts out an infernal. If you have any ability to fight with us and not fight us, this is the time to do so. At the same time, Fitz just runs up and gives him a hug. And Miss Holly said whatever she said. I don't remember. I'm sorry. But it all happens at once. And the beholder's just kind of like, friends.
Oh.
And then hovers over to Yerndris, opens your cage door. Is friends leave. Go. And steps aside to let you pass it.
Can you hear me now?
There you
Yes.
are.
Okay, that was the weirdest thing. Somehow my push to talk got turned on, and I'm just like, how? How did that? Because I had to turn it. I don't know.
Gotta love technology, huh?
Okay, so now that everybody's had their warm embrace with the beholder, guys, I got
I
her.
feel
I
like
got
you're
her.
mocking me for trying to meet my emotional needs, dude. What's that about?
Hey, look, time. I don't want to go back into the arena, gear or not. So, like, hey, yeah, if he wants to come, let's go. I got her gear. Somebody grab Bishop because he knows this planet better than anybody. And, like, this whole entire crater, asteroid is or was it demon infested? Whatever. Evil infested, let's just put it that way. We gotta go before we
Okay,
get
so I'm
caught.
hauling ass, and I'm trying to drag Bishop. Legit, just drag him. Like, open the
If
cell.
So he is a
Yeah.
small creature, so he's not super big if you wanted to try to pick him up.
No, I
Either
just want
way,
to drag him.
either
But
way, make an athletics check.
I am going to state I'm not coming in that room because the levers are in this room. I don't want to get trapped in there.
That's fine. I got Bishop. I'm going.
You are riding the struggle bus. You are trying to pull him off the bed, and you're basically just playing tug of war with his shoulder right now.
Willie, help me with Bishop.
Can I actually run over there and pick him up after I hug the beholder?
Yeah.
Or Yandris. Don't
Yeah.
forget Hamish.
Yeah.
You give
I
the
got
beholder
Halo.
a hug and run in there. Go ahead and give me athletics or a straight strength, whichever you want to do to pick him up.
While they're fighting with Bishop, Fitz, come here. And I reach
I'm
in.
a bear, Bishop.
Run over there.
I
Get up.
reach into my
Okay.
bag for his bag and pull it out and here, gear up.
As you go to pick up the bishop, you failed to take into account that he is an auto gnome, therefore made of metal, and he is a lot heavier than his size indicates.
You know, work because I also have Hamish on my side. It's fine. It's no biggie. Our ego's not hurt.
Yeah, he's kind of doing the lost puppy thing and following you around, but other than that, he's just chilling.
Willie, help us. Bishop.
That other dwarf bear kind of steps out of his cell and stretches. He goes, "Ah, a good old prison break, eh?"
Dude, shut up. We're trying to get the metal guy out.
Well, that was kind of fucking rude.
I'm
don't
just
know if you've
exhausted.
met
I haven't
yourself.
eaten. Come on, help us. Give us a hand.
Okay, so I had been like kind of raging for like the duration of my rage there with my claws out, kind of like just eyeing down this beholder, making sure I didn't have to actually like start murdering because like I was kind of looking forward to it. But since he actually seems to be legit right now, I'm gonna kind of put that on the back burner for a minute, and I will go in here and see if I can help them.
Strength check. As you walk in there to start trying to assist with the auto gnome, and go ahead and make it at advantage, Willie. Yindris and Holly are in there, so I'm sure they'd help you. But as you're trying to do that, the dwarf on the other side of the cell is still. I've got half a mind, you pointy ears, to walk in there and slap the fucking points off you right now.
I look at Fitz. I look at the dwarf. Is he serious right now, Fitz?
When's the last time he went out, Todd?
You need to go.
I don't know if he's serious, but he's certainly never heard of manners.
Make an insight.
Apparently not.
Godric and
Do a
Fitz,
what
you can
check?
both make an insight to see if he's serious or not.
I'm pretty sure he's serious.
He's
I
dead
didn't need to
serious.
roll for that. Yeah,
He will slap the points off her ears.
but he has no clue who he's making that fucking threat in front of.
I just look at him and I start laughing like.
Little bloody ears.
That's it.
Make call that intimidation.
You know what happens when one starts laughing in an argument, so let's do the same thing to this guy. That failed. I'm great today.
Can me and Godric do assist with her to give her advantage?
Yeah, right.
As we
'cause
both look at him with murder in our eyes.
Right?
7.5 foot tall dragon boy behind her.
So you let out your laugh, and he kind of starts walking over. He's like, "Oh, you think it's funny, eh, lass? I'm telling you, them points are gonna be gone here in a minute."
You want out of here or not, dwarf?
Oh no, I got it. Rinjus is gonna yell out and be like, "I got this, guys!" And he's gonna walk in front of her and just stand right in front of him, puff out his chest, and just start like breathing really heavily and looking down on this little dwarf.
So
We ain't got time for this. We need to go.
You yell out, "I've got this, guys," and puffs out, and you and the dwarf have a stare off. And a couple moments later, Godric and Fitz, you guys can hear from down the hallway, "There's something in the cells! Something's going on!"
Guys, move.
Girls,
Okay,
you're
let's
both
go.
pretty. Let's go.
A cursory glance over your shoulder, Godric, and you can see down the hallway there.
I'm stepping 5 foot to the side. I'm giving Fitz. Godric's giving Fitz room to step in.
At this point, for the record, Godric and Fitz are the only ones with their original equipment. The rest of you have nothing. No weapons, no armor.
Well, I mean, let's not be drastic.
I mean, I can still do magic.
I am just pointing it out from this point moving forward. If you guys get into a fight, you do not have it. The three of you do not have any weapons other than your hands or mouth.
We are
and Eric's
more
case.
weaker than the other two, is what he's trying to get at.
I'm
Got
just
it.
Otherwise,
I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
To make sure everybody's
Well-
on the same page. Okay.
All right, let's move, guys. Let's move. There's
Let's go.
something coming. We got to go. And I'm literally going to stand post right here at this doorway and wait for everybody to get through.
Okay.
So I got a nat 20 on that strength check to pick up Bishop.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you
So I imagine I just scoop him up in one arm like a baby. I'm just like,
All right. So Fitz, you're moving. We're going to kind of do this turn based without the initiative. So Fitz, you're moving first. Where are you going?
I haven't seen anything come in yet. I just heard it, right?
So your line of sight, you could see Armonite 1 down at the very end of that far hallway.
Okay, so this door is
It's open. It's wide open.
this one right here is open, right?
Yeah, the one right in
Yes.
front of you. Yeah, that one is.
Okay.
You can only move your movement speed for right now. Just
Right. I was just highlighting the door.
Gotcha. Yeah, that door is open. You can see all the way down that hallway, and you can see one of the Armonites there. Fitz and Godric, make sure you guys go to your inventory pages and re-equip all your stuff
I did back in the little room.
before anything happens.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
All your
Can I pitch the stuff that you gave us for the arena?
Yeah, if you want to.
Since it got taken away from me anyways.
Yeah, go ahead and pitch that.
Okay.
Okay, so you move there. In keeping with the standard turn, anything else you want to do, Fitz?
Yes, there is. 1 second here. I just need to look up the. Okay. Um. No, actually, I'm gonna wait on that. I think that's all I'm gonna do right now.
Okay. Yindris, you are going to be next.
Do you want a initiative to make this easier?
No, we'll kind of
Okay.
go through it. We're good for a minute.
He's just gonna basically be staring at the dwarf until he's like, fuck man, we gotta go. So he's gonna move not quite towards the door, but he's gonna move like right here ish. And he's gonna like crouch down a little bit and look at Hamish and go, come on Hamish, we're leaving, come on Hamish.
He's right on your heels.
Perfect.
Do me one favor though. Give me an animal handling with advantage. Just to make sure that he's still vibing with you. I mean, you gave him food and whatnot, so it's advantage. So roll it one more time. There you go. Okay, yeah, he's still vibing with you. All right. Anything else? Max? Breaking up.
Oh my gosh, hold on.
There you go. Gotcha.
No, I'm done with my turn.
Okay. Pam, you're next out of that cell. What are you up to?
I'm running my small little ass and hauling right here.
Okay. You can definitely get around there. You doing anything else?
No.
Okay. Eric.
All right. I will move to there, which is 10 feet. And into there, which was like 15. So that's 25. 40. Seems like a good spot.
Okay. Doing anything
I'll
else?
bring Richard with me because
Yeah.
I'm carrying him. And as they come in the arena, I'm just going to be like, what's the plan? Where are they coming from? I've got the bishop. So it would be you, Godric, and Fitz.
Directly in front of me. As far as a plan, that's Godric's area.
As
So we
far as
went, through the tunnel?
no. No, as far as I know, our way out is that way.
All right.
So, and as I say that, I want to reach into my bag and grab Holly's stuff.
Okay.
And pass it to Miss Holly.
All right.
Thank you.
Luckily, she doesn't have armor because that takes a minute.
Yeah,
But
she can have her bag and.
Yeah, you
staff,
throw your ring of protection and your grab your quarterstaff at least, Miss Holly. And
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
That can go away.
I got the rest too, but Willie, your hands are full, and I ain't got close enough to you yet, Yundris.
Oh, and you had a crossbow as well, so you got that. And your cloak. There we go. And I will go ahead and put those on you. Alright. Hopefully I remember how to code that right. Okay. So you guys all move, and Willie, Pam, and Fitz, you guys can see the pitmaster coming towards that doorway. And once he can see you guys, he shouts out, "Prisoners escaping!" And now I need everybody to roll initiative.
I yell out, "Nuh-uh, he's lying."
Liars!
Alright, let's see. Godric, Holly, Indris, Fitz, and Willie. Alright. Everybody's got initiative. We are top of the order. Armonite number 1. This dude's fast. He barrels past all of them. Let's see, it's 35. He's going to get out to... No, he's going to go right there. And then he will double move to get up to here. This guy is going to basically do the same thing, double moving up to there. Bear is bringing up the rear, not really sure what's going on. Beholder's doing beholder things. Godric, you are first of the players.
I'm gonna step up to Armonite number 1, and if memory serves me correctly, this is the one that I had the conversation with about being polite, right?
Bro, that was like 5
Yeah,
weeks
I know.
ago. It probably. We'll just assume it is.
I'm pretty sure it is, because I'm pretty sure I remembered number 1 was the one I talked to.
I think so.
So I'm just gonna look at him and go, you're gonna move, or we're gonna move you. Either way, we're leaving. It's that simple. And I ready my mace, and I just going to hold it and see what he does. If he moves, I strike.
Okay.
Oh my
Like
dear
if he
child.
moves it, if he moves at a like to swing or to hit or whatever.
Yeah, no, I got you.
If he moves backwards, then you know.
Absolutely. Nope.
So
I'm giving him the option to get the hell out of my way.
so just so we're clear, you're going to give a chaotic evil demon the opportunity to do the right thing.
He did it once. He's proven to me that he has some sense in that head. So I'm going to give him the shot.
All right, I admire your conviction.
Hey,
This
if he
reminds
can't,
me of like the guy who raised the baby hippo, and then he saw it years later, and he's like, "Hey, it's my hippo!" And then they found his like leg.
hey, look. I mean, if he would have came in swinging on us, then I would have just straight knocked him in his, dome. But he's just standing there right now. So it gives me there's a chance vibes.
I don't know if I shared them before, but this is what you currently have towering
Oh yeah,
in front of
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. No. You showed it on the
Okay.
when they first appeared. Oh yeah.
Well,
I know what I'm looking at
putting it up for the any
for the
viewers
viewers.
we got out there
Yeah.
too. So
Hi, Bella.
demonoid
So
centaurs is the best way to.
so
How wide do you think the horns are at this?
I mean,
Not very.
I,
Maybe
I
6
mean,
inches.
you just picture it, a big stone Goliath in full plate mail, with shield and mace in hand, and walks up and goes, "What do you want to do, big boy? You know,
One of the
you
few
want to move? Or
times
you
in
want
your
to let me?"
life you've had to look up at something.
That's right.
But with that, go ahead and make an intimidation roll.
Yeah, we can do this.
That's it for your turn then?
That is, like I said, I'm holding.
Okay.
I'm holding the
All right. The pitmaster steps out of
15.
sight. All right. The pitmaster steps out of sight. And with that, Bishop is still unconscious. Fitz, it is your turn.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know anything about Armonite number 2. I ain't dealt with him, but I've been dealing with number 1 just about every time they pull me out of a cage. I've been paying attention to my captives.
But how can you even tell them apart?
The big scar from where I cold cocked him the last time.
Um. I am going to channel divinity abjure enemy on number 2.
Read that out so we all know what's going on, please.
As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer of denunciation. Using your channel divinity, choose one creature within 60 feet of you that you can see. Oh, actually, I'm using it as a bonus action, apparently. As a bonus action, you can utter a vow of an enemy against a creature you can see within 10 feet of you. Using your channel divinity, you gain advantage on attack rolls against that creature for 1 minute or until it drops to 0 hit points.
You said abjure enemy, right?
Sorry, actually, I guess it would be vow of enmity.
Enmity, okay.
It has them both on the same thing, so it threw me.
Okay, so for the next 10 rounds, and I need you to keep track of that, you will have advantage against Armonite 2.
Okay. So is the refined longsword the one I got off of that demon in the cave?
I believe so. Let me see.
Oh yeah, you got the demon sword.
Because I think in my inventory it still says longsword +1 from Enris.
Yeah,
Or Enrius.
Yeah, that's the one you got from that demon in the cave.
Okay, but on my weapons it's the refined longsword.
Oh,
Did you equip it in your inventory?
I didn't identify it for him. It should be better now.
Oh,
Okay.
Should be. But yeah, that should be what it is. Just to check, it should be +1, so it should be, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
How are you wielding that weapon? Are you wielding it one or two-handed?
One-handed.
Okay. That is
So
a
it should be
crit.
1d6, right?
Well, doubled because you crit, but yeah.
Yep.
It should auto double.
Okay, because it's showing 1d8 plus 2 in my damage on this.
Let me. Oh, it is 1d8.
Huh?
Yeah, because it's a long sword.
That's okay. All right, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, 1d8. And then if you wield it two-handed, it's 1d10.
Oh, okay. Oh, that didn't do my divine smite.
Did you turn it on?
I don't see it in
Yeah, you didn't click it on.
What is the damage from Divine Smite?
2d8.
Okay, so roll 2d8, just straight into the chat box. 14, so that'll be 28. There you go.
All right.
That was
Now
your
I'm gonna hit him.
first attack. Yep.
Now I'll hit him again.
That'll hit. Seven damage there. Or 8, sorry.
Okay, and that's okay. I think that's all I'm gonna do for this turn.
All right. Willie, you are up. I'm going to take that rage off you because that is long since worn off.
Well, I'm going to also let's move up here. And I will use rage again.
Okay.
Cha. This time I will develop once more my elegant, bushy, whippy tail to do the cha with my hand. Knock my dog over right there. Okay, and then I will attack this Armanite. Hopefully, successfully with my bow.
Okay.
With Bishop in one eye?
Yes, I'm also carrying Bishop. But don't worry, I'm strong and I have nothing else. Find my butt weapon. Right here. First attack.
Dirty 20
Hit.
will hit. Eight damage.
And I will swipe at him with my booty again.
That'll hit. 12 damage.
And I will end with my hiney towards them, and I will be like kind of shielding the bishop. And hopefully, if I could ready my like reaction so that if they attack him, I could use my Whippetah shield bonus from my shield to get them an AC bonus.
So you're just like rotating so that you're between him and anything that might try to hurt him.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I still have him like cradled in my arms.
Oh, gotcha. All right, Miss Holly.
I'm going to do Firebolt on Artmite number 2.
Since it's the first roll of the game and I feel like fucking with you a little bit, give me a straight D20 first. All right, you're good. I'll only do it every once in a while for the cantrips, but you hit. Some damage. 9 partially resisted. He takes 4 fire damage.
That's it for me.
All right. As your firebolt launches off, you all hear growling noises coming from down the hallway, and a bunch of hellhounds come running out.
Of course.
Looking extra vicious.
Okay.
Spur is here to save the day.
See how many pets we can get while we're imprisoned. And with that, Yindris, it is your turn.
Cool.
Some people get tattoos, we get pets.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna move behind. No, I'll move right next to Godric.
The
Case of the Wednesdays can kiss our butt when it comes to pets.
right.
Hell yeah, man. Hell
We
freaking yeah.
I'm sorry. I hate to say that because that's part of my group, my other group. But I mean,
We're going to get a dog from every plane.
We have been trying. I mean, we almost got a 3-armed troll. We almost got owl
uh-huh.
bears. Like, and Dane just keep like, nope, not gonna happen.
No,
So
here
all
we
right.
got a beholder. We got a shadow mastiff. Hell yeah! Let's start
I'm
a
gonna
zoo, guys.
cast Acid Splash on Armonite 1.
Okay. He saves. Let me check one thing though. You actually get to do that against both of them because they're within 5 feet of each other. So go ahead and roll it against number 2 as well.
Hello. I'm just not good at spells, apparently.
He saves too, so nothing this turn,
Oh,
unfortunately.
I didn't mean to click that. My bad.
That's all right. Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. Top of the order. Armonite 1 is going to swing. So, Godric, go ahead and take your ready to action as he does so.
All right, buddy. Oh wait, shoot. Yeah, luckily I didn't have anything targeted. I accidentally hit the damage button. All right, swing away. 30-20.
All right. Go ahead and drop damage.
First attack, I should be able to use my divine strike, right?
Well, it's a ready to action. So, it's not
Okay,
your
so
turn.
no.
So, no.
Okay. Alrighty then. That's fine. I can work with that. Damage
Alright.
is damage.
And
I told you, buddy.
as that happens, he comes down on you with a claw. Missing. Kind of rears back and hoofs at you. Hitting. And you know it comes with hoof attacks. You succeed, so you don't go prone. And then his tail lashes out at you, Yindris. Hitting you for 22 slashing damage.
Yandris, keep in mind that you don't have your gear.
No, you do not. Armonite number 2. It's got a claw for Willie. Hitting. Some hooves for Willie. Critting.
I'd like to use my
Reroll that at disadvantage using my protective fighting style as for my reaction.
Okay. Let me give that 16 back to him real quick. Are you able to call that after it's rolled? Fitz?
far as I know, let me check here real quick. Where is
Eric's
it?
just sitting over there like, everybody loves me.
Yeah, as soon as I figure out
Like
where.
everybody
okay.
loves you until
Just-
you have to fucking roll on the malady table,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it's just like doom.
Fitz, look it up for next time. I'll go ahead and go with it this time because I was pretty quick about it. Just look it
Okay.
up for future reference. Okay.
When you see a creature, when a creature can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. You must be wielding a shield.
Okay. So I was quick about what I was doing, trying to get through it, but all right. So I did re-roll
Well,
disadvantage. He missed. And then
I mean, worst case scenario, I had my guardian emblem I was actually trying to use. So
And it's like, I also could have added a D8 for my tail.
he does lash out with his tail at you, Fitz, hitting for some slashing damage. 13 to be precise.
Somebody's a spoil sport.
Bears just hanging out in the back. So's the beholder. Godric, we are back around to you.
all right. Well, now that I know that this Arma Knight is decided he wants to take it the hard way, let's see. Get you targeted. Make sure the damage goes where it's supposed to. Silvered Mace. 14. It misses.
Yep.
Well, I took my swing.
Okay.
I'm not moving, so.
All
That's-
right. The pitmaster steps into the room and casts a spell on Willie. And you fail. That was hold person. You are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Did you give him the +5 for being within 5 feet of me?
I did not. Thank you for reminding me. So you actually did not fail. I will take that off of you. I hate all of you and your effects.
Because it's like this group, we need anti-magic fields, we need adamantium golems.
I was like, yes, it worked. I'm using effects to mess with you guys finally. Nope. Screw me.
That's okay. I'm pretty sure the gods have latched Willie's gear deep in my bag of holding, and I'm not going to be able to find it. Just
There
saying.
is definitely coding for aura. Like, that is one of the commands for FGU. So you should be able to make that aura just something that's on him.
So it's not that I can't put the aura on him, it's that it's within 30 feet or 15 feet. So if you move in and out of it, it would need adjusted manually anyways. So it's easier to just be something we keep track of ourselves. I'm messing with it. But Fitz, it's your go.
All right. Well, Skippy, it's you and me again.
First swing's a miss.
Ho ho
That's a
ho.
crit.
Okay, so this time I'm gonna go ahead and put it on me.
There you go. That is a lot of d8s.
Oh, that should have actually been 4 d8s I rolled for that divine smite.
I
The
doubled
first time.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I doubled the 2. So
Oh, Skippy fall down, go boom.
Skippy fall down, go boom.
How did Fitz get this much power? What happened, man?
I figured out what some of my things did.
Oh man, I can tell you that Lorath has had a bad time previously also. So, I mean, paladins are just kind of strong.
Some days.
I am awesome until I run out of spell slots.
Or you stop rolling crits, whichever comes first. Anything else for your turn, Fitz?
Just gonna wipe my blade off on his head there.
All right. Willie, you are up.
Well, what to do? I guess I will. Questions here. You know what? I'm gonna go right here. I'm actually gonna use. Oh, that's force faction. Yep, I'm just gonna go up and attack this guy with my tail.
Okay.
We don't need to get fancy with it.
That'll hit. 9 damage there. That'll miss.
Oh, really? What did you even do? Oh, well, shame. Shame to Willie's family, wherever they are.
Yeah. Next up is Miss
Yeah,
Holly.
Hi.
What are you thinking, girly?
I'm going to do as a splash on Hellbound 1-4.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say they're within 5 feet.
They are.
One fails, one succeeds. Go ahead and roll damage. It already deselected the one that succeeded. 9 acid damage to Hound 4, it looks like. Alright, anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, now we get into the Hellhounds. First one. Got a bite coming your way, Willie. And that should have been at advantage. My apologies. So he does hit. Partially resisted. Looks like he took 6 damage there. Hellhound 2. Gonna run up and through there. Got a bite coming at advantage for you, Fitz.
Why does it have advantage?
Pack tactics. If they're within 5 feet of an ally, they get advantage on their attack.
And the
That
Armanite
says-
counts as an ally.
Yep.
Bastards.
Yeah, whoa. That's a crit.
I miss.
Whenever somebody within 5 feet gets a crit hit on them, I
Yeah.
can use my Guardian emblem to change it to a normal hit.
Okay. So I'll give him half that back then.
Thank you.
Thank you, Godric.
Oh, of course. I don't get to use this thing a whole lot because it's got a short distance, so I just gotta find it on my
Fair
sheet here.
enough. Third bite's coming for Willie. Another crit. Fourth bite's coming for Willie.
There you are.
Which is a standard hit. And this last one, he's gonna do. And it doesn't pan out for him. He runs and tries to jump over the Armanite. Does not stick the landing. And falls prone on the ground right next to you, Godric. And in front of you, Yindris. And it is your turn, Yindris.
Um, I think we all know what my game plan is right now. Um, my soft, warm, poor little heart seeing this poor dog fall flat on the ground. I want to try and help it up and be nice to it, like I did with my buddy Hamish here.
Animal handling at disadvantage.
Oh my, okay. Well,
17.
Wow.
can't really do anything else.
If your next level up you don't multi-class into like druid or ranger, I'm gonna be disappointed.
As you try to lift this hellhound up, he snaps out at you violently, just missing your hand. And I use the word violently on purpose, just for the record. Anything else you want to do for your turn?
Yeah, my turn's done, sorry.
Okay. We are back up top. Armonite 1. Gonna start off with a claw for Fitz. Missing. Some hooves for Godric, which will hit.
I'm gonna impose disadvantage on that.
Alright. Let me roll it one more time, see if that damage sticks or not. Still hits.
It's worth a shot.
Yes, it was.
Appreciate it.
Alright, Godric, let's see if you stay on your feet. You do. And then the tail's swinging around for Yindris again. Hitting. That is that. Bear Beholder aren't doing anything. Godric, you're up.
All right. I am going to use Word of Radiance.
Okay.
So I utter a divine word. Let me
Bird.
check. Yeah,
Bird.
word. And a burning radiance erupts from me. Each creature I can choose that's within range, which is only 5 foot, must make a Constitution save or take 1d6 radiant damage, which damage is still 1d6. I don't think it went up. Let me check.
Okay.
Oh no! Scratch that. It's changed to 2d6 because I've gone up a level and I didn't change it. I'm glad I checked that before I started. There we go. Okay. They both succeeded. Damn. Okay. Well, they succeeded, so they take nothing. So yeah, a little light puffed out of me, and nothing happened. Other than that, I'm just gonna stand here.
Alrighty. The Mastiff is still on your heels, Yindris, but otherwise not doing anything. The Pitmaster is going to cast another spell on Willie. And yes, I remember he'll get that +5, which he succeeded without, so he's good. Nothing happens to you, Willie. Fitz, it is your turn.
Yeah, he actually wouldn't have got that because he's 15 feet away from me, and it's a 10-foot aura. Oh, let's see.
So a 10-foot aura, yeah, he's out of it.
Yep. All right.
Well, it's a good thing you succeeded your saving throw, because that was suggestion that he casted. First swing is going to miss. Second one's going to hit. 3 damage there.
Yeah, without my smites, it's not real impressive.
Anything else for you this round?
Nope.
All right, Willie.
Willie brings his rage at the top of his lungs as every muscle in his body tightens up, and he just launches this fucking little heavy gnome at this Yanti Pitmaster over here. So, like, what kind of roll do you want for that?
You're
You're
throwing the
yeeting?
bishop at the pitmaster.
I am.
No, he's not throwing. He's yeeting.
Yeah.
Somehow there's a
Like,
difference.
I'm
Yeah.
We're just gonna call that a straight strength check.
All right, let's see where it takes us. Kind of thing. And shoot. Yeah.
Okay. Roll 3d6 for me.
Secrets to your craft. Okay, let's roll one at a time. Let's run enough to pick up some 3 at once.
So you yeet the bishop at the pitmaster. The bishop slams into him. Pitmaster looks like he's just barely able to stay on his feet, and you can see he's a little worse for wear there. He took 9 bludgeoning damage from the impact.
Did it wake him up?
Give me a second. The bishop, however, also took a little bit from the impact. The bishop is still out cold.
Damn. Bishop sleepy time. He was built to sleep.
That is your action for the turn. What else you got?
Geez. Oh, geez, Rick. I'm gonna also, I guess, untarget this pitmaster and give this one a with the touch with my extra attack.
Now, with that, though, do you only get that second attack if you use your action to attack? Because you used your action to throw, not attack.
No, I was just counting the first one as an attack, but I don't need to take one if you don't want me to.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
throw. So that's like
Okay.
using your action to pull a lever, basically.
Okay.
So
I would argue that was a thrown attack with an improvised weapon.
okay, Mr. Argument, high or low?
Low.
It's high. You lose the argument this time.
Okay.
makes no sense I
I
would
abide by the dice.
I let the dice decide. So because I was 50-50 on it.
Hey, when I lose, that just makes when I win the arguments that much better.
You gotta lose sometime. So
Right.
anything else for your turn, Willie?
Nope.
All right, Miss Holly.
Acid splash again. And I'm gonna do Hellbound 3 and 4.
Okay. They both fail. Roll damage.
So little.
A6 is 6. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Alrighty, we are into the Hellhounds here. One, 4, and 3 are all going to go for you, Willie.
Okay. I will
For-
probably use my reaction on one of those.
Okay, so the first one did hit for 19 damage there.
Yeah. Let's do that one. That's a good amount of damage.
Okay.
I will add 7 to my AC. Did he hit a 20?
He did.
Damn it, I went to whip it on my tail, and you know what? He just fucking hit me through it.
Yeah, no, he rolled a 23 there. So, Hellhound 2 for you, Fitz. Misses.
As he should.
Hellhound 3 coming for you, Willie. Hitting again. Hellhound 4 again for you, Willie. Hitting again. And Hellhound 5 is going to get itself up to its feet. Super not happy that you tried to touch it, Yindris. Is going to let out a fire breath, which is going to hit you and the Mastiff. And you both fail. So you both take 23 fire damage. And Yindris, it is your turn.
Fine. If it wants to be that way, I'll play its little game, I guess. I want to use my breath weapon on it.
Okay.
Cause
You have your breath weapon is a cone, correct?
yes. Hold on, let me.
I'm pretty sure it is. No, you are a 5x30 line. So either way, you're going to hit Armonite 1 and Hellhound 5.
Okay.
How far is that?
It's a 5x30. Okay, so it looks like you... what happened here? Hellhound succeeded. They both succeeded. With the breath weapon, they take half as much on a failed save, so you still roll damage against them. It'll be half of that. And a quarter for the Armonite. So the Hellhound needs to get 3 back. And the Armonite is going to get 2 back. Alright. Anything else for your turn?
That's it. Sorry, my phone's being weird.
It's alright. Armonite's turn. Gonna keep doing what he's been doing. Fitz, you got a claw attack coming at you. That is a natty 1. Godric and Fitz, you both get an attack of opportunity against him.
Nice.
That Armonite number 1 you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Fitz, yours hits. Max damage for 9. And Godric hits. For 8. Alright, Godric, you got some hooves coming your way. Which miss, and that tail's gonna fling around at Yindris, who's not looking too hot. She is gonna take the blunt of that tail. Or he, sorry. My apologies. And Yindris, you go down. That tail smacks you in the side of the head and knocks you unconscious. And Godric.
And I scream out loud and get the beholder to come save me.
Oh, you can definitely scream as you go down. The beholder is watching, but not getting involved.
What a terrible friend.
It's a friend versus master situation going on out there, so he's just staying out of
Respect.
it. Godric, what you got for us?
Okay, so trying to weigh out my options here. Yeah. So clear my targets. Which one are you? Okay, so bonus action, healing word, level 2 on Yirndris.
All right, so that's 10 points back to Yirndris. You are no longer unconscious, but you are still laying on the ground.
And as my action...
Don't forget you get points back for yourself there, Godric.
Oh, yeah. I did that at level 2.
See, I remember some of your guys' stuff.
Right? Yeah, I guess the Hellhound.
Okay.
No, actually, scrap that. I want to swing on the Armonite.
Okay.
And I have a reason for this. Oh, wait, I used my bonus action. That didn't matter anyways. Oh, well, I hit him.
You hit.
And let me check the wording on this. Okay, so according to my Divine Strike, it just says once on each of my turns. It doesn't say I have to use a bonus action or anything, so I want to use my Divine Strike on this.
Okay.
$11 points of damage.
Okay.
And that'll end my turn.
All right.
So I send a little Healy down to Yirndris. Say, you gotta stand back, man. And take a swing and do a little damage to the big guy in front of me. And that's it.
All right. As your turn ends, the Mastiff, seeing its new friend go down, steps up in a semi-protective stance and lets out a howl. And everybody, I'm going to do it all for you, but everybody is going to need to make a saving throw here. I think that's everybody. Godric and Fitz, if you guys fail, you get to add 5, don't forget. So give the computer a second to catch up.
5 would put me at 19.
So Fitz, you succeeded. Well, you passed even without that, so that doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
But anybody who failed is frightened of the Mastiff. So that's going to be a couple of the Hellhounds, the Armanite, Willie, Yindris, and the Beholder.
Yirndris is afraid?
Yindris is afraid. Now, the way this will work is at the end of your turn, you can make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 11, to try and get that effect removed from you. So if you are frightened of it, remember that. And let me just clean up my screen here just a little bit.
Does damage break that fear effect?
It doesn't. Let me pull out my handy dandy book. I just had it open for last week. Oh, look at that, open right up. Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and the creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Nice.
So if you are frightened in that room right now, you get disadvantage on all of your attack rolls, and then you just can't move closer to the Mastiff. With that, we jump over to the Pitmaster, and he's going to try to cast Suggestion on Willie again. And you fail, my friend. His suggestion to you, Eric, is fight with me. Do with that as you will. Fitz, your turn.
He just challenged you to a duel.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I realized that as soon as I said it, but I said it. I can't take it back.
Or asking Willie to fight on his side. Could be that way around.
Yeah, either way.
It's the wording. It's all in the wording.
It's all in
and
the
how Eric perceives it.
Well, it's not how Eric perceives it, it's how Willie would perceive it. And Willie likes fighting
right.
with stuff,
You're right.
So
Yeah, right.
he just fucked up, I think. Looks like Fitz got a couple of hits in there with the longsword, slapping 8 damage on the Armanite. Anything else?
No, I don't believe so.
All right, well then we are over to Willie. Willie, you are frightened. So while you are in the room, you have disadvantage on attack rolls, and you cannot move closer to that Mastiff.
Well, I would say that if my line of sight is only in front of me, I'm going to move over here anyway and try to attack this Yanti guy.
Okay.
I was going to disengage and climb up the wall all fancy, but then he was like, nah, get the fuck over here like Scorpion, and I'm like, alright.
So it's just going to be one attack of opportunity charging over there. And they're hellhounds. You're a big tiefling. I'm just going to let you jump over.
Hold on, wait! Wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't. All right, there you go.
Okay, and... Since I made it over here, who do I have targeted? Okay. Wait, one. Oh, wait, why do I have advantage?
It's disadvantage, and it's because you're frightened.
Oh, okay, that's right. I just saw 2 dice fly out. And...
Yeah. So that is a nat 1, so he is going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Why would he do that? He wanted me to fight with him. What is that?
He does hit. So as you as your tail That was a tail attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as your tail swings by, just missing his face, he bites down on it. You take 5 damage, a little bit of piercing, and a little bit of its poison.
Okay. Go ahead and make my second attack on him.
That is going to miss.
And I'll end my turn.
All right. Miss.
No, wait a minute.
Oh, no,
He does
yeah,
not
saving
end his
throw.
turn.
Make your saving throw. Wisdom, DC 11.
Okay.
You are still frightened. One thing I need to roll, though. Okay. All right. Miss Holly, your turn.
Same thing. Acid splash.
On 3 and 4?
Yes.
Okay. They both fail. 11 points of acid damage.
That's better.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
All right. Hellhound 1 is just going to turn around and go after you, Willie. He is frightened, so he just gets a straight attack. Advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out, and it still rolled him at disadvantage. See, drop 12. It would have missed either way. Hellhound 2, still on you, Fitz. $14's going to miss, as it should. Hellhound 3 is going to run around the side there. Going for you, Fitz. Missing. Hellhound 4, still on Willie. 21 is going to hit. Hellhound 6, breath is recharged, but he sees this Mastiff step up and animal ferocity kicks in. He goes after the Mastiff, hitting. Damage there, and Yindris, it is your turn.
In my phone. Okay, I'm gonna use Toll of the Dead, and I'm gonna cast it on to the Armonite.
You are prone, laying on the ground too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me stand up first.
Okay. Just note of record, Hellhound 5 passed his saving throw and is no longer frightened. Hellhound 1 is still frightened, though. Okay, so you are standing up. You are frightened of the Mastiff. So ability checks and attack rolls are at disadvantage. Your spells, I don't believe will be, because that's not an attack roll. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody.
I wouldn't think so, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Wait,
typically if your spells are at disadvantage, it says that specifically. And this just says your attacks are at disadvantage. Okay.
well, it looks like Yirndris cast the spell, but didn't actually target. Yeah.
Yeah, she got
There
it
you
that
go.
time. He succeeds.
So nothing.
Yep.
Allowed to fucking do anything anymore, guys. Can I do my wisdom save thingy?
Yeah. Just go to your main tab, double click the wisdom on the right hand side for the saving throw. You just got to beat 11. That'll do it. You are no longer frightened.
I knew I couldn't stay scared of my doggo.
One little note in case it pops up, guys. If you were frightened and then pass your check, you are immune from being frightened mastiffs for 24 hours.
Perfect.
Just a side note, because I will probably forget that fact. But we are around to the Armonite, and he's going to keep doing what he's been doing, try to wear you guys down. First attack is going to miss against Fitz. Hooves against Godric. Also missing. And a tail against Yindris. Hitting.
What the fuck?
17 damage. Yindris goes unconscious again. And let's see. And he passes his save. He is no longer frightened.
Literally, at this point, just fucking leave me unconscious. Fuck.
Godric, it is your turn.
Okay.
The
Hold on.
the dwarf did kind of step in a little bit, but he's leaning up against the back wall, just watching it like it's a show.
Okay. I guess it's time. As my action, I am going to let's see. I gotta find the wording for this. Make sure I get this right. I'm going to present my holy symbol and evoke the healing energies of my gods, and I'm going to cast Preserve Life. It's my one of my channel divinity spells.
Okay. I don't
What that
think
allows
you've
me to
used that one before, so if you don't mind reading it out.
Sure. As an action, you present your holy symbol and evoke healing energies that can restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric's level. So 45 points worth of healing. I get to choose any creature within 30 feet of me and divide those hit points amongst them. This feature cannot restore a creature no more than half of its hit point max. You can't use this feature on an undead or construct. So what is half of Yirndris's hit points?
You could give her the full 45, and it wouldn't be half.
Okay,
Half of
Yirndris
hers would
gets...
be 48, actually, so just made it.
Okay, so 45 back to Yirndris.
Okay.
Just give it all to Yirndris. Because right now, other than Willie, who's too far away, Yirndris is the one who's really needing it. So,
Much appreciation.
and let me see, how far away is Willie? 30 feet. Okay. And as my bonus action, my healing word. It's got a 60-foot range. So there's a little something something for Willie. Once I find it, where'd you go? Healing word. At level 1, unfortunately.
Make sure you give yourself points back as well there.
Got it. And that's my action, bonus action, and I'm not moving. So that ends my turn.
All right. Hamish is going to turn invisible. And turns invisible, and Yindris kind of behind you, you can feel the motion of him moving around back into that trailing position that he was in. With that, we are over to the pitmaster. He's going to cast suggestion on Willie one more time, which you fail. The suggestion this time is, no, fight for me, not with me. With that, we jump over to Fitz's turn.
All right. Let's see.
It's like 2 misses that time. Got anything else?
Nope.
All right, Willie.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to charge off this way.
Uh,
I don't know over here.
you can't.
Oh, wait, yeah, no, okay.
You are stuck where
Okay.
you're at because you are scared of the Mastiff that you know is on the other end of the hallway still.
Okay, I can't. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick up the bishop, and we're going to yeet him back the other way. We're taking. I consider Godric to be the most valuable asset on the team. So, as a loyal servant to the superior Yuan-Ti Pitmaster, I'm going to attempt to kill Godric, and I'm going to use Bishop to do it because I'm too scared to go over there because of Yinders's terrifying Mastiff.
Okay. I will say there is no line of sight at this point because the Mastiff is invisible. So, same thing, just give me a straight strength check.
Well, it's over there somewhere. And I'm missing.
He's trying to yeet this thing over the
It's
Armonite.
a very hard DC. He's probably going to
Okay.
hit the Armonite.
I don't have a lot of options, guys, okay? I
No,
just want to be a loyal servant.
I feel you on your choice. I
There you
totally
go.
agree.
There you go. This Yuan-Ti is like, why? Why is this just not...
In the heat of battle, you forget to wipe your hands off before you go to throw the bishop, and his metallic body slips in your sweaty hands, falling to the ground, and he just takes 1 point of fall damage for hitting the ground.
But does he wake up?
Good question.
My man took too many melatonin gummies.
As he hits the ground, his eyes kind of click and flutter. What is going on? Demons!
I just scream. I just like...
Make an intimidation check.
And that will make him pass out all over again.
I'm pretty good at intimidating.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
Miss Holly? Make your saving throw, see if you're still frightened. Wisdom, DC 11.
I wasn't frightened.
No, Willie.
No, I'm talking about Eric. Just a second,
Oh,
Pam.
sorry.
Okay, you are no longer frightened. Okay, now you, Miss Holly. Go ahead.
No. So let's do Acid Splash on Hellbound 3 and 2.
They both fail.
These low numbers are gonna be the death of me.
2 damage.
How
Nothing
does
like
me
the
and Fitz have anything
nothing
to say
like
about
the
it?
emotional damage you're causing Yerndris for not being able to hit with an acid splash, but you know.
Yeah, you're doing better. I don't have any weapons, so all I can do is cast spells, and all my spells are missing, so...
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll give you that.
Alright. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Alright. We are on the Hellhounds. Hellhound 1 sees the bishop waking up. Misses. Hellhound 2 fits. Hits with a 24. Hellhound 3 crit on you, Fitz. Anybody have anything for that?
Yep. Guardian Emblem.
Which makes it a normal attack.
That's correct.
Alright, so that's going to be an additional 10 damage to Fitz. Okay. Hellhound 4. Going for you, Willie. Which hits. Now, Willie.
I've got bad news. That is suggestion.
Does it? Hold on a second. Let me pull it up. Let me double check. Hey, if it does, it does. I'm just...
I mean, they're dumb hellhounds, though. They're gonna attack whoever they think they need to attack.
For example,
Just because they're fighting next to them doesn't mean.
I was looking forward to coming at you and getting the Hellhound advantage myself. I'm over here just like, dude, I'm gonna crush them.
it says if you or any of your companions damage the target, the spell ends. So, yep, stupid Hellhound just saved the day.
And now I'm on the other team again. Dang.
And Hellhound number 5 has his breath back and is in a target-rich environment. I'd say he'd get all 3 of you, yeah?
Me and Yerndris for sure. But if you turn it that way,
Then it's
it'd be
her
Yerndris and the puppy.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's got to cover at least half.
Yeah. I'll take 2 out of 3.
Well, but the puppy is invisible, so would it even take that into account?
So
Right.
it's an area effect. So if he blasted that direction, it would matter.
Yeah, but there's a good chance he'd be looking at me and Yerndris.
If only there was some way we could do like some sort of high or low type scenario.
If only we had that technology.
So Yerndris, being prone, you auto-fail that check. And then Godric, you succeed.
I think she would have. Wait, doesn't she get advantage on that check?
She's prone.
Is it? It's auto fail for an area of effect.
On a
Okay.
dex check, it's an auto-fail if you're prone.
Okay.
Unless you're a rogue in some situations.
Yeah.
But rogues are just...
Okay, so as a shield master, if I am subject to an effect that allows me to make a dex saving throw to take only half damage, I can use my reaction to take no damage.
Okay.
If I succeed on the saving throw.
Okay, so give yourself
Closing
8
my
dex.
shield. Okay, awesomeness.
And with
So
that,
essentially, when he did that fire breath, I just put my shield up.
Sounds good. With that, we are over to you, Yerndris. You are prone on the ground.
I'm gonna stand back up,
You are standing.
and then I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness on the stupid fucking hellhound.
Okay.
If it even decides to work.
What the hell happened there? Succeeded, Constitution, and then it missed.
You know, maybe I should just run away. Seeming like a viable option at this point. That's it for me.
All right. Armonite 1, doing what he's doing. He's going to hit you with his claws, Fitz. 20 damage to you. Godric, he's going to hit you with his hooves. Some bludgeoning. Let's see how your strength holds up. That is a 10 with the boost from Fitz, which is still a fail. You go prone.
Okay.
And the tail follow-up to Yindris, which hits. $17 all around. And Godric, it is your turn.
I stand up. I smack the Armonite with my mace.
Okay. That'll hit.
Alright, I'll use my Divine Strike for the damage. God, really? And as my bonus action, I would like to use my Shield Mastery ability. If I take an attack action on my turn, I can use my bonus action to try and shove a creature within 5 feet of me with my shield.
Okay.
I want to shove Yerndris back.
And that doesn't draw attacks of opportunity, correct?
Right.
Okay. So go
So,
ahead and make the check.
strength check? What kind of check you want?
I believe that's what it would be. Does it
That's
not
what I
say
would
in the description?
No, it doesn't. That's why I'm.
Okay.
It's
So yeah,
whatever a shove attack would constitute.
yeah. So you make a strength check, and Yerndris, you make a strength saving throw, and whoever wins comes out on top.
Come on, roll low, roll low. God damn it!
But Godric, you get a +5 to yours.
Oh, okay. So it puts me at 18.
So 10 feet was it?
5 foot.
5 foot.
Well, it didn't actually say how far away. It just
A
says
standard shove is
with
10 feet, if I remember correctly.
All right, 10 foot it is then. I'm
Okay.
happy with that.
Yerndris, you get thrown back down the hall. No damage. You just get moved.
He's not very happy about it, but he'll accept it because kind of ass right now.
I mean, I specifically asked you to move, but you didn't take the suggestion. So
I did move. There was just a dwarf threatening one of my friends, and I'm not having that shit.
And that's my action, bonus action, half my movement from standing up, but I'm not going to use the rest of it. So that's it.
All right. With that, nobody knows where the Mastiff is. It's still invisible. Come over to the Pitmaster. knowing how his spell works and knowing that you're no longer under his suggestion, he's just gonna fight you, Willie. So he's gonna come at you with some spectral fangs. First one's hit. Some nifty poison damage for you, and he's got one more followed up right there. So yeah, he latches down on like your shoulder and then lets off and latches down again, and you can feel the poison burn in your shoulder every time he bites. And with that, it is the bishop's turn, and I am not prepared for this. I forgot he was awake. Hey, Chips, thanks for stopping in to support me. Super appreciate it. He is definitely going to stand up. He wouldn't be frightened because he wasn't conscious at the time. He is going to do some cleric shit when I can decide what that is. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Let me see if I got a token for it. One. Come on. There we go. He casts Guardian of Faith. Right there. And everything within 10 feet is going to dex saving throw. So it's going to be that one, that one, that one, and that one. Put that on me. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 20, 15, 11, and 18. It doesn't say if they succeeded or not.
What's the difficulty?
It doesn't say, actually. It's weird. Thing I got my book open. Unless you've got Guardian of Faith and you can pull it up real quick.
Actually, yeah, I do. Hold on. I got you. And where are you at? Guardian of Faith. There you are. Large spectral guardian appears, hovers. Any creature hostile to you moves within the space within 10 feet. On a turn, must succeed a dex saving throw. The creature takes 20 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. The guardian vanishes when it is dealt 60 damage. Actually, mine does not say what the difficulty is.
Yeah, I'm Googling
either.
it. Jeez, even the internet doesn't say in it.
I mean, I suppose you could set it at like 10 or 15. It's
I think
an
when
average
I think when it
DC.
says something like that, it has something to do with the character who casts it. It's like 10. I think it's 10 plus. It's either 10 plus the spell level or 10 plus
10
the
plus
class
10
level.
plus the spells.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was muted. I'm so sorry. It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
That is a lot of numbers.
That makes sense.
So it's 8 plus
whatever
wisdom plus something. Your proficiency.
So for this
What level
check,
cleric is he?
it'll be. Hold on a second here. I know he's got it. Maybe he doesn't. Okay, so it's a 17 DC to beat. So these two succeed, these two fail. Let's see what damages. Sorry, guys. 1 second here.
Yeah, you're okay.
I thought it was gonna like auto calc like a fireball does.
Hey, you
So just-
take all the time to kill them that you need.
1 and 4.
So just detarget the ones that succeeded and then roll your damage.
Okay, so well, no, because they take half damage on a success.
Oh.
Well, isn't it 10 damage if they fail, half if they...
It's
Or-
20 if they fail, 10 if they succeed. So 1 and 4 should have only taken 10 damage.
Yeah, and then the
One
other
is
two
still
would take
up.
20, and that's your 60 damage, and
4
that would make the guardian
succeeded by
dissipate.
1, so he should be at that. And then and then the other two failed, so they are where they're supposed to be. Right. And that is the bishop's turn.
Wait. So, 2 of them got the full 20, and
Mhm.
then 2 of them got the 10, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the-
yeah, that'd be the end of... Okay.
The two next to Willie took a full 20 radiant damage, and the two next to you, Fitz, took 10 each. Or sorry, I
Yeah.
have that backwards. The two next to Willie
Yeah,
took 10, the two next to you took 20.
But Fitz is referring to the same thing I was referring to. The description of Guardian of Faith is once it puts out 60 points of damage,
So
it's done.
gone. Yep.
Yep.
All right. Looks like you got 2 hits in with the longsword there. 16 damage total.
And I think that will be my turn.
All right. Willie, you are up.
Okay. What to do, I guess I might as well try to end this Hellhound because its health is low. I'm going to whip-a-taw him with my booty. Give me some those. Those. Crit. Let's hope that this adds the right amount of dice. Oh, he died from the first one. So my second attack is going to be on Yon T
Okay.
again.
Yeah, we'll count the crit still. I'll just double it.
Right. I think it should still work if I roll damage right now.
It's possible. Try it.
No, that was sad.
Yeah. 7. So that'd be 4
It's times 3 though.
times 3.
Because I have brutal critical now, so I get 3 dice for my critical.
So he'd be there.
Complete to turn.
That's
All right, Miss Holly, your turn.
I'm going to do Acid Splash on Hellbound 2
waiting
and
for the-
Armonite 1.
confusing.
Very good. We're just tired.
You had 3 things. Oh no, one of them was at
What I said.
advantage. So they both
You want to
succeed.
try them? Oh shit,
You
I'm
did.
sorry.
No, you're good. You had it
I did.
right. You had it right.
Yeah.
They both
Okay.
succeed though, so there's no damage there.
Mer-
Anything else for your turn?
No, that's all.
All right, Hellhound 1 up against Willie. Misses. Hellhound 2. Fits. Misses. Hellhound 3 fits again. Crits. Anybody got anything for that?
Yeah, my last spot of emblem.
That thing's really saved my ass.
So Fitz, you're still going to take 17 points of damage there. So that's going to put you there. Hellhound 5. Got one for you, Godric. Missing. All right, Yindris, last turn of the night. What you got for us?
I am going to cry in a corner. No, I'm just kidding.
Ranged. Use something ranged.
All
Please.
I have are
Love
ranged
God.
items, man.
Friend,
Oh
Toll
my
the
God.
dead, brother. Toll the
friend.
dead.
Okay, we'll cast Toll of the Dead on the fucking Armonite, I guess.
He fails.
It
Roll
failed.
damage.
Hey!
Make sure you use the D12.
Come on, full damage, full damage.
Not quite.
Yeah.
He's
Hey.
still
Oh,
up, but he
girl.
is hurting. With that, we are past midnight, top of the order. We are going to call it here for the night, folks. Thanks anybody who came to watch, especially Z Troop and Chips the Monkey. Super appreciate you guys. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye, guys.